different stream. Let me just turn the brightness down a little bit. It's a little bit harsh on the old 47-year-old skin. It's not turning down. Oh no, I'm doing it brighter. Let's turn it down. That'll do. That'll do. I am what I am. I am what I am. Anyway, yeah, I'm a bit hyper, as you can see. Hello. I wanted to do it this way simply because I'm just far too lazy to record and edit and upload a video. So I just thought, why not just jump on? You can have it, bloopers and all today, because I really don't care. There are more important things going on in my life at the moment. I am a grandma. Can you believe it? I'm a grandma. Yay! My first baby at the age of 30 has had her first baby. And he is stunning, beautiful, perfect, angelic, although I'm sure she won't be saying that after the night she had with him. But I have evidence to the contrary that you did get to sleep last night, Jade. So yeah, there you go. I've seen it. I've seen the proof. So yes, hello. If you're watching, welcome to the live. If you're watching on replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. How are you coping in lockdown 3.0? Could you tell how excited I am? Yeah, let me know how you're doing in lockdown 3.0. Has it hit you harder this time? Are you just kind of over the whole lockdown thing now and just cracking on with life because it's become the norm? Let me know how you're coping with it all. Are you still working? Are you a key worker? Are you on furlough? Yeah, just let me know what's going on. So I just wanted to nip on really, just to give you all an update, because I'm aware that I've not been on for ages and ages and ages. I've not even been doing the fortnightly videos that I promised that I would do. But if you follow me on the other social media channels, you will have noticed why I'm kind of not doing YouTube now. And that is simply because I've been doing a lot of lives. I just find them so easy. After doing YouTube for a lot of years and getting really frustrated with how slow editing can be and all the other stuff, you know, there's so much stuff goes on behind the scenes. So those of you that do watch YouTube videos, give some appreciation to the creators, because there's just so much more goes into making that YouTube video than you can ever imagine. And it's not just to do with the video, it's to do with all the bits of information that YouTube require you to fill in before it gets uploaded. So yeah, this is kind of, I think, what I will be doing from now on. If I ever do an update, I'm just going to jump on a live. If my hair's a mess, it's tough. If I haven't got my makeup done, it's tough. And I will just jibber jabber on, and if you don't like it, there's a little button you can press to bog off and disappear. So it's so good, isn't it? We can do that. Like, we have the freedom of choice to pick who we watch and who we don't. So if I'm boring you or you're fed up, you can just go, and it says. So those of you that are here to have a little chat with me, if you've got a coffee or a tea, maybe grab one, and let's just sit and have a little 10-15 minute gossip together. And I'll let you know where I am in the world. So, apart from stating the obvious of becoming a grandma, 5:30 on Wednesday evening, it ended up being Wednesday evening, which, yeah, I say grandma because it's easier to say I am a grandma than it is a nana, but I don't want to be called grandma. I would like to be called nonna, because I just think that transitions nicely to Donna, you know, if he's going to be a person that just finds Nana untrendy. He can call me Donna if he wants, but I thought Nonna to Donna is easier to learn. I don't think Jade's overly keen on Nonna. I think she'd prefer Nana. I just thought that would be cool because they love Italy, do Mike and Jade, and I just thought, yeah, that would be nice. So, but to be quite honest, my grandson Oliver can call me whatever he wants, and I'll be happy with that. So yeah, now obviously, as you know, in lockdown they have support bubbles, so we will be part of Jade's for having a child under one support bubble, and I can't wait to go down and get my hands on him, have a sniff and a cuddle and a kiss, and just like eat him up, because he's delicious. So yeah, so that's all been going on and happening. Weight loss wise, which is obviously why you all come, you're probably not interested in the rest of it at all. Weight loss wise, great. Yes, I had a gain over Christmas. I didn't plan for the gain, to be quite honest. I know I say to all my slimmers, you know, have a plan in place. But to be fair, like a lot of the slimmers I've got on now, I've got a couple of my target members obviously that have gone on the merry way. A lot of the girls are quite new into the plan, so yeah, I think it would be a dangerous thing to kind of say to them, have the whole of Christmas off. So they did kind of rein it in, and they were really, really good in how they coped with Christmas. However, me knowing what I know about the plan now, a few months on as I am, and knowing how quickly the weight comes off, and that I can trust in the plan, and that, yeah, I just knew that I could be a little bit more relaxed than what I had planned. And I jolly well was more relaxed than I had planned. £8 worth of being relaxed. And as we all know, and I mean, usually, like, if this had been another video, rewind 2 or 3 years ago, or back to 2014, and I'd come out of Slimming World group having gained £8. I wouldn't have been laughing like this. I'd have been crying my eyes out to you all, like, oh, I don't know how it happened, and doing that really ugly face that I do when I cry. But no, it's like a revelation that I'm like, yeah, so I've put £8 on, and it's just brilliant. So yeah, you jump back on plan. Now, fair enough, it was the first time I've done this, so I didn't quite expect it to be as hard as it was to jump back on plan. And it did take me a week or so to get my head back in the game. But I thought, what are you fannying around at? You want to get to the goal, which is 6 stone. And even forgetting the 6 stone, I want my bloody 5 stone certificate. So I thought to myself, crack on, get the £8 off, and then the little bit extra that you need to get your 5 stone certificate, and let's bloody do this thing. And obviously having everybody back on plan with me in January, all my girls in my WhatsApp group, and that I do my consultations with every Monday, who I love dearly. We're like a little family, and they spur me on so much. Like, I'm sure they help me more than I help them, to be quite honest. They're so motivational and inspiring to watch and listen to when we have the consultations. And I just love our little collective that we've got going on. I just love it. And we've got stuff planned. I mean, we've got stuff planned for when we get towards the end of our weight losses and stuff. We'll all be at different stages, but generally, like, we're all going to get together and have a jolly good shopping trip and a good giggle. And I mean, I can see hotels being booked and it being a week, you know, making a weekend of it, and who knows what else. But yeah, like, life is like, I can't imagine life being any better than what it is right now. Like, I'm nearly at my goal. I'm losing weight every week. I'm enjoying the food that I eat. My world doesn't revolve around food anymore. I just don't think about it. I'm drinking more water than I've ever drank in my life. Who thought they'd hear me say that after watching me for so long and knowing what an absolute pain in the bum I am regarding getting water down my gullet. I'm like a different person. Like, mental health is amazing. I know my health issues as well, like, as much as I've not had the blood test yet, because again, I just want to wait for all this to be over and done with. They've got enough pressure of the NHS without me going in and going, you know, being all, you know, can you take my blood because I need to know where I'm at. As long as I feel healthy, and I know things have changed because I can just feel it in myself, then it's just one less thing that they have to deal with if I don't go in and, like, ask for the blood test that I'm due to have, to be fair. But I'm just leaving it. Although I have had a letter through for a smear, so I must get on with that, because girlies, feeling the boobies and having the smear test is very important. So I know it's not our favourite thing to have done, but please do it. Like, make sure you do it, have it done. And definitely every time you have a shower, have a good grope of yourself. Yeah, not in a sexual way, obviously. You know, just check for the lumpy bits in your boobies. But yeah, so I just feel completely different, guys. I really, really do. Energy levels are amazing. Oh, I'd started on such a good routine. If you're watching, Rachel, my neighbour and now friend over the road, who also became a client as well when she saw how well I was doing at the beginning of the diet. I go dog walking, and I started this new routine of I'm definitely going dog walking 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8:15 in the morning. We go for about an hour. Sometimes, I mean, I know we'd done it a few months back when I first started getting, wanting to dabble a little bit with a bit more exercise, and we did it for quite a long, uh, distance and time wise, one of the weeks. And then obviously lack of sleep this week. I was up all night Tuesday with Jade. Well, I think I had like 2 1-hour slots because we were FaceTiming backwards and forwards, and I was doing a bit of breathing with her. And then even when we came off the phone, and I just couldn't sleep for excitement. I mean, longest labour in the world. I mean, she really milked it, she did. But bless her. But they're both doing so well. The baby was £6 10 ounces. Our little Oliver, £6 10 ounces. Unfortunately, born by emergency cesarean section, but all of that went like so smoothly for her. And honestly, the next day although she looked really tired in her eyes, you could see she was absolutely glowing, like really glowing. And I was so pleased for them both. What a little treasure he is already. What a little treasure. So yeah, so there's been that going on. And then finally, after the tumbleweed of the beginning of January, where have all you slimmers been? Now I know it's fairly quiet anyway, because I know a lot of the slimming groups have closed down. Some of the consultants are doing the Zoom calls with you, and some of them aren't, because they just, well, either haven't got the means to do it, or they don't really know how the technology works for it. But I know it's definitely been a quiet January as compared to normal people getting back into slimming. However, things are really heating up, and it just so happens, as it typically would, that I've been inundated with inquiries from you all this week. The week that my daughter's obviously doing all her getting induced and going into labour and everything else that's been going on. Typically, yeah, all that's been going on in between, which, to be fair, has been good, because it's given me a little bit of something else to take my mind off the excitement. I mean, it's been a roller coaster of emotions. So goodness only knows how mummy and daddy feel about it all. But I felt sick. I felt anxious, excited, nervous. Oh, just think of everything you can think regarding emotions, and that has been me this week. But yeah, and then just the sheer joy of, again, like, my slimmers are losing weight every week. Great weight loss is coming back on plan. You ladies joining us as well. Return slimmers coming back as well. Maybe sort of came off before Christmas, but are now coming back on. Now it's sort of towards the end of January. Everybody's getting paid, and it's just love it. And then in other news that you probably haven't heard about since I last spoke to you, again, similar to, I never intended to become a consultant for the one-to-one diet. I didn't intend to become a sponsor either. And now I have my first shiny team member, which is just amazing. So yeah, it's been brilliant. So I've got someone now that I can help mentor and just show them, to do what I do, basically. Because if I can do it, and if I can sort of be a consultant, then absolutely anybody can. It's very similar to the diet. It's something that I'd never really thought of. But it just seemed really a bit like a natural progression from doing the diet, and absolutely oozing passion for it, passion in what it's done for me, passion in what I've seen it do for other people. And then ultimately the passion then that came from having my clients come and do what I've done, and then thinking, my God, they would make fantastic consultants. So that's kind of, again, been a little natural progression for me. Like, I want people to know that there's more than the 9 to 5 out there, that they can do something that completely fits around the life, the children, and everything. So, and I'm loving that as well. I love being like teaching someone, I suppose. I mean, I don't know if you would call it that, but just passing on the knowledge, basically passing on the knowledge and seeing them getting excited about doing it. And then that's, to me, like, I can't help the whole world or even the whole of the UK, as we cover, to get slim on my own. So having people now come in and being on my little team of ladies that are enthusiastic, passionate, that are on their own weight loss journey and seeing massive successful and positive results, wanting to do the same, having the passion and thinking, I want to pass that forward. So it's all like this big cycle, where we're all helping one another, and it just comes from full circle, because you just feel proud of your slimmers, proud of your ladies that are coming on and wanting to be a consultant as well. I just like, there's nothing bad about any of it. It's all really, really positive. So yeah, I guess like usually I would come on and I might have a bit of a whinge at you and a moan, and you used to see me crying and struggling, and don't get me wrong, obviously there will be struggles as regards to life, as regards to weight loss, you know, that nothing's polished and perfect. You know, don't be watching if you're in a particularly bad place at the moment thinking, why isn't this happening for me? Because I was in the exact same place as you probably are at the moment, if that's what you're thinking. But things happen for a reason, and your time will come too. You just have to find something that works for you. And when you do, you'll feel like this, and you'll be feeling great as well. So just keep going, just keep trying things. Not necessarily the same things, because this was another thing I've said in a live that I've done today, which if you've not seen already, and a good place while we're on that subject actually, because I might not be coming onto YouTube as much as possible, and when I do there'll be lives anyway. I've got a business page on Facebook, so if you are on Facebook you can pop over there, and it's the one-to-one diet by Cambridge Weight Plan with Donna Dyble, or is it the one-to-one diet with Donna Dyble by Cambridge Weight Plan? But I know the URL, the web address, is basically the normal Facebook address. Pop the // in there, and then just write Donna Dyble 1, because it's like my second account, so I couldn't call it, like I just put a 1 after the Donna Dyble. So there's that. I've just opened a brand new, and it's the first time I've ever done this, I've opened a brand new Facebook group, because I didn't even know there was a difference between a Facebook page and a Facebook group. Well, pages tend to be for business, and then groups are a collective of people that come together that all have the same interests. And I've made it private as well, so it's a little private group where people can come, they can make friends, they can chat about weight loss experiences. And the thing is as well, I've opened it up to all slimmers, so it's not just if you're on the one-to-one diet, if you're on Slimming World or Weight Watchers or Slim Fast, or if you're just trying calorie counting and trying to lose weight on your own at home, whatever you're doing. It's just a group for ladies that have struggled with weight, or that are struggling with weight, that just want to lose a bit of weight, or just want to advise others about what they've done and how they've lost weight. That's kind of what it is. It's just where we can all support and help and motivate each other. I put little articles in there every day. So there might be like a tips and tricks sheet, a screensaver that reminds you of things to do with like self-care. I mean, like I say, it's in its infancy at the moment, so there's not many things, but each day I put a decent juicy post up for you to read. A nice way to start your morning if I put it up early enough in the morning, or just something to read, you know, when you get back in and have your coffee after the school run on a night with the kids. Or just if you're like me and you like a little scroll, which is bad, I know, at bedtime, you know, if you want to do a bit of scroll, something a bit more positive to read than looking at the news immediately before you go to bed. So yeah, definitely pop over. I think there's 3 little questions you have to answer as you go in, but I mean, it's literally yes no type question and answers. And then yeah, if you're a slimmer, you're more than welcome, come in and have a little chat with us all, and I'll let you into the group. But definitely click like and follow on the Facebook page first, and then yeah, go through to that, and I'll approve you and let you in for the group as well. Obviously Instagram, you're probably already following me on Instagram anyway, but my normal page is still up, which is just Donna Dyble, which is kind of more personal stuff, I guess. And then when I became a consultant, in fact, no, I think it was about 6 weeks into me doing the diet myself as a slimmer, I started the my diet sort of weight loss page on Instagram, and that is my Cambridge Diary. So I've got a couple of pages there. Obviously there's my home account, but I really don't do much on there. and that's the Dyble residence. If you're interested in that, there are quite a few posts up, and I might try and start posting again. But obviously, I can't be a jack of all trades. I just want to be a master of one. Although it's not just one, I'm doing quite a few. But anyway, you know what I mean. So yeah, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook group. Just pop over there, and you'll see me a lot more regularly on those socials. So yeah. But I will try my hardest to pop in every now and again to those of you that don't do social media like that, because I know not everybody does, and obviously have a bit of a chat with you. So goal-wise, let me talk about my goals before I pop off. Goal-wise, I'm thinking, I mean, what we're looking at, I'm looking at about just over a stone to lose to get to my goal. And we're around, is it the 22nd of January while I'm filming this? There's no date on the screen, but I think it's the 22nd of January. So shall we say by the end of, I mean, there's only 28 days in February. We'll say Mr. Dyble's birthday, which is the 2nd of March. Yeah, just to give myself an extra couple of days, with there only being 28 days in February. We'll say the end, the 2nd of March. But if we're not like putting pressure on ourselves, I guess 18th of April, which is my birthday, that would be the best birthday present I have ever had. Maybe apart from New York. But yeah, the best birthday present for a long time that I've ever had would be to get to the goal weight of that 6 stone lost. And as you know, I started at 17, 3.5. So that would see me down to 11. Is that right? Yeah, 11, 3.5. Which I can't even, I mean, probably when I was a teenager, maybe. I don't know. After Jade. In fact, no, I think I was 8.5 when I got pregnant with Jade. I put on 5 stones, I got to 13.5, and then I only lost a stone after I'd had it. So yeah, the lightest I've been since before I was pregnant with Jade. Woo! Which is mad. Absolutely mad. And I can't wait. And as you can see, I'm getting into fashion. I didn't really know if I would like turtleneck tops. But I just really like it. I mean, the thing is now, I mean, obviously weight loss isn't all hunky-dory. As I've lost the weight, the fat isn't plumping out the wrinkles as much. So I'm really going to have to try and get a really decent eye cream. But obviously, as the fat dissolves from my body, the age signs are showing more because there's nothing plumping them out. So even neck is starting to go a little bit sort of wrinkly and crepey, which I don't mind because I'd rather be healthy and slim and wear what I want to wear and have all that self-confidence that comes along with losing the weight. But I just thought, oh, I'll try that. I'm not really a turtleneck fan, but do you know what? I love it. And these are from, I think they were Nutmeg. They were either Florence and Fred or Nutmeg. I don't know if I'll be able to show you the tag on camera, if you can see in the let's just see if we can have a look while we're on. Let's have a look. Can you see a tag in there or not? Probably not. But it's either. It's Nutmeg, which is Morrison's, or Florence and Fred, which is Tesco's. They were in the sale. Can't remember the original price, but they were reduced to £6. And I got exactly the same style because they've got this lovely sort of back wing sleeve, as you can see. Look, it's not all perfect when you lose weight. But yeah, lovely sort of floppy back wing sleeve and all this ruching detail, and I just love the pattern. I thought at first it might be a bit granny, but I love it. And I got one in another pattern as well. Don't like that pattern as much, but it's the style of the top I'll just love. So I'm getting into fashion. I've got some, I don't know if you've seen my before and after that I put up when I was out doing the shopping and getting the clothes. I caught a glimpse of myself in a mirror, which I've not done really. I mean, obviously I've seen pictures of myself that my consultant used to take every 4 weeks. But we decided at 4 stone that we wouldn't take any more pictures and we'd start doing them in 1 stone intervals. So with me still not yet reaching that 5 stone because Christmas got in the way, I've not really seen myself for a few months. So when I caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror with some skinny jeans on and some knee-high sort of brown kind of riding boots, I think I had a Joe Brown... Is it Joe Brown? Yeah, Joe Brown top, but then also a Joe Brown jacket over the top. And I thought, bloody hell, look how thin my legs are. I couldn't believe it. And I thought, oh God, I've got no pictures of where I look at myself and really feel proud and like, wow, do you know what I mean? Usually you look at pictures of yourself, don't you, and think, oh, oh. So I thought, although I had a mask on and it was just a mirror shot, I just thought I'm taking a picture of that. So yeah, just really enjoying like fashion and shopping for clothing that I never ever thought I'd be able to wear. So that is a massive, massive positive sort of all the things that come as well as the confidence and the weight loss is just being able to do those things really, and the extra health benefits of being able to do dog walks and stuff. Now I keep forgetting I'm live. Now I may have had some comments, and if I have, I'm not really sure what to do. All messages have a top chat, some messages are right. Okay, so let's put it on live chat. Oh, what's super chat? Should we click that? Does that show you absolutely everything? Oh, it wants me to learn more. Do I want to learn more? No, because it'll take me off the video. How do I see your comments, guys? All messages available. Oh, here we are. Woo! Right, so what was the difference between that then and live chat? No, live chat, top chat, super chat. What's super chat? I don't know. It just comes up with a weird message. Let's put it on live because I can actually see you. So I've got Tracy J. Hello, Tracy J. Hello, darling. So happy for you. I know, it's so exciting. I can't believe it. We're going down tomorrow. I think I said, didn't I, support bubble, all that jazz. So I'm probably going to take the motorhome down and stay, to be honest. If they'll have me. I don't want to like impose, but yeah, super excited. The messages keep going off. I'm not used to doing this. Chloe Cramp, are you going to save these lives to watch later? Yes, absolutely. That's the whole point, Chloe. So that I don't have to record, edit, annotate, upload, download, all that other stuff that you have to do, rendering. Oh God, it's a nightmare. So definitely this is the way forward. So if I ever have a bogey hanging out my nose, or like if you want to tell me how bad my tash is, because I know every time I come on I say to you I'm going to do my tash. I mean, dark hair girls problem, menopause problems, it is what it is. Like, it doesn't change the person I am just because I've got a bit of a dark lip. But I promise, I say it every time I know, but I really do need to get on the bleaching thing. Do you know, I had a bath the other night, a lovely bath where I did a facial, completely forgot to take my little, I buy the Jolan, if anyone's wondering, because I used to have it waxed and it just got thicker and darker and thicker. So Jolan, you get a little palette and a little spatula, and you tip a little bit of powder on and get a little bit of the paste, and then you mixy, and you just sort of do, and then I put a mud mask on. You've probably seen pictures of me actually before on Instagram with the mud mask and the bleach on the tash. Works a treat, lasts about a couple of months. But yeah, probably haven't done it for ages, so. But anyway, grey hair, roots, tash, whatever. It's lockdown. People have done worse. People have done worse. So yeah, that's the only messages that have come up. So I'm assuming that's the right thing. We've got 5 thumbs up and 5 people on, but I don't really want to go over half an hour because you know me, I'll just babble on about anything. So if you've got no questions, I will start wrapping it up now. But thank you ever so much for joining me. I know obviously you won't have got any warning about this at all. As I say, I'll say it again, if you're watching on a replay when it's been downloaded, just type into the comments #replay. Any questions you've got maybe for the next time I come on and do a video, a live, let me know. And like I say, please do go over and check all the different socials out, Facebook, Instagram and the like. But yeah, so that was my update really. Just that I'm plodding along very happily and nicely. I'm still loving the diet, loving the food on the diet, loving being a consultant, loving now being a sponsor and helping people to do all the same things as what I've done these past 6 to 8 months, and hopefully just change like as many lives as possible with the diet plan and the business opportunity for people to have their own little business to work around them. So yeah, like, does life get any better than this? I know I look like the cat that got the cream, but anyone out there that is struggling with mental health, or if you're currently like bedridden with COVID or whatever, or have any family members that have got COVID, I'm sending healing hugs to all of you. I'm sending like healing hugs to anyone that's suffering with a mental health because of everything going on. Write a gratitude list, look at what you're grateful for, think, of all the good things, try not to focus on the negative. And most importantly, guys, like if you are struggling, don't struggle on your own. Please reach out to someone, anyone, and talk to them. Just talk. That's what you need to do. You need to keep talking about things. So yeah, I'll go and like I say, I'll see you on the socials. It's been lovely having a chat with you all. I hope you're all really well. And I'll see you on the next live, because that's what I'm doing now, lives. Oh, this lighting's so bad at making me look old and wrinkly. Right, go in. Love you all. Thank you. I'll see you next time. How do I end it?